Hey y'all! Okay, so it's been 3 days since I have allowed my hair to start naturally dreading, and before that, you may or may not know, I had a full head of twist and rip dreads, but I took them out because I didn't feel like they were very well spaced on my head, so I just decided to do neglect dreads. So I'm gonna, one, show you how my dreads are forming because they're forming really quickly. And two, I'm going to give you some tips that I learned from having dreads before and tell you about hair care maintenance. Okay, so first of all, I'm not going to lie, put this little twist and rip dread in here. I'm going to probably keep adding twist and rip dreads just as I go, not like all at once by any means, but like one every couple of days, just when I get bored really, because I like how even and organized they look. So I'm gonna add those, and my hair is, maybe you couldn't tell, but my hair is really curly, and it's really long, and it dreads really well. So I'm gonna show you a few of my dreads that are just forming. There's one really obscene one, like this thing. Since my hair is so curly, it loops. Like, that is straight out of a Dr. Seuss book. Look at that. So, yeah, I read on a website that if you want to get rid of your loops, then you can take, like, hemp yarn, knot it right here, and wrap it tightly all the way down your dread, making like a, oh wow, excuse me, like a cocoon, and just wrap your dread. And they said to do that with any hair that has loops, but I think that's going to be all my dreads that I form naturally, so that's kind of pointless. But if you would like to get rid of some loops, then look up dreadlock wraps or something. I don't know. Google. I'm going to show you the back of my head, but it looks really scary right now because I have to do a lot of separation every day. And most of it's happening in the back of my head, so they're like frizzy things everywhere, but that's where most of the action is happening, so I'm going to show you. Okay, so this is number, can you see me? Yep. This is number one. That's a little baby dread, like that big. And it's naughty right there. This one's really naughty. So there's another one that's really naughty too. Like this one. These two were one, and I separated them. And it's like literally all of the back of my head. That is going so well. It is dreading so well. So that's nice. Okay. Tips for dreads: don't wear a head wrap at night. A do-rag. I did that, and I don't know why. It was just really foolish. It gave me horrible headaches, and I applaud anyone who does it. This is obviously for people with Caucasian hair. I literally know nothing about ethnic hair. So, sorry. But Caucasians, or anyone who doesn't have traditional dreadlock hair, don't use head wraps because your hair needs to move a lot in those first few months. That's the name of the game. You have to move a lot so that your hair gets tighter and tighter and tighter. Your hair is going to shrink the tighter it gets, but don't be alarmed because as time goes on, all the hair that would have fallen out of your hair naturally, if it like were combed, then that hair stays and it makes your dread thicker. So it comes back. I'm trying to think. That's really my biggest tip. I suffered a lot from dandruff when I had my twist and rip dreads, and all I did was add tea tree oil to my hair washing regimen. So if you're curious about how I wash my hair and take care of how I took care of my dreads and how I continue to take care of my hair, every weekend, which you have to wean yourself off of residue shampoo. That's the biggest thing. residue shampoo the residue will stay in your dread and like rot your dread. So don't do that. That's gross. You need to do this. On the weekends, you have to, well, what I do, there are many options, but what I do is take a cup, put about 2, 3, 4 tablespoons of baking soda in it, and then a tablespoon of lemon juice-ish, and then some tea tree oil. That was for my dandruff. And then some hot water, mix it up. I think a lot of people put other essential oils for other things. Rosemary is also good for your scalp. People put peppermint. I mean, is that an essential oil? I guess mint. Patchouli, if you want to be a real hippie. But they do that mostly so their hair will smell better, I think. But since my hair naturally smells fresh as shit, then, you know, I don't really need it. But do that on the weekends, and that's nice. It works really well. You can see, I mean, you probably can't see, but my hair is not greasy or anything. I washed my hair about 3 days ago, I think. I don't know. And it's fine. And I'm probably going to wait another 2 more days before I wash it again. So, but I still shower. Don't think I don't shower. Every other day, since I'm trying to get my dreads tighter, or, you know, forming, I rinse my hair with hot salt water and lemon juice, and I don't rinse it back out. That's what I didn't think about the first time, and I was like, why isn't this working? Don't rinse it out. But I read somewhere that you want it to, like, you want to use so much that your hair tastes like salt water, and so that's a good way to check. This weekend, I'm going to be adding, after I rinse out my normal baking soda stuff, I'm going to add a mixture of apple cider vinegar and water, and I'm going to let that sit on my head for probably 10 minutes, which is about how long I let my baking soda sit, and then rinse it out. And I've heard that that conditions your hair. I don't know. I just heard that from dreadlocksite.com, and I think that is a great and knowledgeable website, and so I'm going to listen to them and see if that's what I need right now. We'll see. So yeah, that's about all I've got to tell you. If you have any questions, I have lots of answers. I know a lot about the different styles of forming dreads. So if you have any questions, please feel free to ask. And let's see, I hope that your winter solstice was awesome. I hope your Hanukkah is super crunk. Christmas is about to be banging as shit. There are many other holidays, and I hope they are all splendid. And your New Year's is going to be off the chain. That's all. So, bye.